Hello, this is a Pentecost devotion, once again for Trinity Lutheran Church in downtown Columbus, for Thursday, August the 19th. What does it take to be a biblical character? Now, don't give it much thought, because we all are. We all stand in the fine line of people who, for very many reasons, were brought into the line of the people who claim to walk in the way of the God of the Hebrew Scriptures and the way of Jesus. Those two tribes make up biblical people. It has nothing to do with ethnicity or dress or rituals. It is tied to our being human and listening to a storytelling that marks us with a life that is also working to counter the many ways we are human that make us vicious, envious, jealous, desirous, and thus violent. We counter those. There's plenty of violence in Scripture. In fact, that's why many people put the book down and distance themselves from it. And yet the storytelling of the Bible could have left out the violence and the brutality. That is what biased writers tend to do, leave out all the bad stuff. We know about that. They only tell the stories of nice people, good people, honest people, like that. But the Bible does something odd. It shows what a bunch of fools the characters were. It lets us in on a bunch of vicious and controlling people, really. And yet, that is not who we are to be. There is another storyline that shows how such people were drawn into a storyline in which they resisted the violence of tribes and religion to carve out a way of hopefulness. We can hear that story throughout all of Scripture.